guys, we're here in the shop. It's getting kind of hot out, but we're gonna make us a summertime dinner. And me and Lonnie was talking, and we are going to make a beer bread burger with boiled zucchini and yellowneck on the side. So here we go. We're gonna start with the yellowneck and the zucchini. And that's them. I'm going to dice them up and I'm going to put them in a pot. Water and half a stick of butter. Yummy. So what I've done is I've sliced them in pretty thick slices, and then I'm just going to cut them kind of like bite size, nothing fancy. So we cut up the zucchini the same way, just bite-sized pieces. And then we'll throw them in the pot. And then I'm going to cut up my onion. I cut it in half. Then I'll probably cut it in 3 or 4 slices and then dice it. You want pretty good sized chunks. So we've got our onions. I chunked them up. They're about the same size, you know, bite size. And that way we can just put them in the pot. Half of a stick of butter in there. And then I put about 3 cups of water. And then I'm going to add some cilantro. Just a little bit, not a whole bunch. Maybe half a teaspoon or so. I just got some bottled water here. What it is, you get it almost to cover, and that's how you do it, because the vegetables will reduce. Approximately a pound of hamburger, which is going to make 3 burgers, and that's my plan. I'm going to make 3 burgers. I'm going to add some minced onions into the burger, some salt and pepper, and a little bit of parsley. And then we're going to cook them to medium. So what we're going to do is we're going to open up our onions, give it a good coat because you're going to have to work it into the burger. Then you can use fresh onion. I just don't have a lot. I used most of my onion in that. So I added about a half a spoonful of parsley. There's about a teaspoon of salt. And about a teaspoon of pepper. Then I'm going to work this together and form my patties, and then we'll cook them later. So here's our stuff for our beer bread. We have 3 cups of flour, 3 tablespoons of baking powder, about a teaspoon of salt, teaspoon and a half of red crushed pepper. Remember, we're making buns out of this. About 2 teaspoons of dried onion, and about a teaspoon and a half of cilantro. And then we'll add, we'll mix this up and we'll add our beer. And then we've got a whole stick of butter melting in the microwave. And what we're going to do with it is we're going to put half in here, and then we're going to fry our bread in the pan with the other half a stick of butter. So we mixed up all of our dry ingredients with, I used a spatula. Then you just kind of make yourself a place for your beer. I just got this cheap Lighthouse beer. It's, cheap. It's just a 12-ounce can, and just pour it in. Mix it up. A bread consistency. And see that it's still a little dry. That's where this stick of butter is going to come in handy. We're going to pour just a little bit in here and continue working our bread until it's all mixed up. Hey guys, I about forgot a major ingredient, 1/3 cup of sugar. Now we got to mix it all up again.
The flies are horrible.
They are.
Yeah, I don't want flies in it.
There's no flies in it. So this is our beer bun batter.
Beer bun batter.
Beer
Okay.
bun batter.
All right.
And so what we're going to do is we're going to take this butter that I have melted here,
Mm-hmm.
and we're going to put it in a hot pan.
How hot?
I'm going to turn it down to 300. I had it on 350.
There's flies in it.
Ah! So I'm going to take some of this so that the batter don't stick to my hands. Try to get
Butter makes everything better.
Butter makes everything better.
Butter makes everything a lot better.
Just pat it down till it's thinner.
Yeah, it's just gonna fluff up anyway, isn't it?
We might try
Just
this.
keep in mind, if you get any flies in this and you're outside doing it, just pretend they're like raisins. No, don't. But anyway,
Yeah, don't.
try not to burn yourself when you do that too.
I'm working on it.
Could use like
It's sticky.
you could always dirty more utensils up. Or flop that grease on your fingers. That'd feel real well. Right?
Yeah, it would feel pretty awful. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do
4.
4 of these.
Mm-hmm.
We'll make sure they're big enough for my burgers that we made earlier.
For sure.
And put a lid on them.
How long we need to cook those for?
I'm going to do 15 minutes on one side and 15 minutes on the other side.
Dang. And then this right here.
That is the squash
That you already-
and zucchini that we went through. It's boiling down.
Hmm.
So here is our beer buns. We're getting ready to flip them over.
Looks like they're gonna be nice and crispy. Yeah, it's about perfect, huh? I can tell you one thing, just in those buns are gonna be a lot of calories. So this burger is gonna fill you up.
I probably will just use one.
Which you can do, just use one, put your burger on it, throw your
All your stuff on the
all
side
your stuff
around
on the
it.
side, around, or on top of it. And do like a Salisbury.
Then put a little bit of butter around it so the other side will crisp up.
A lot of butter.
There's
If
about
you don't like butter, you will not like this recipe.
there's about a half a stick of butter. Not even a half stick. About a fourth of a stick.
A quarter of a stick.
Yeah, for this.
For
And
just
then I'll
that.
have to use another quarter for the little that's left. I think there's maybe I can get another 2 out of that.
Maybe. Yeah.
And I'm getting ready to fire up the grill, and we're gonna put the burgers on the grill.
Oh, sounds good. So that's the hamburgers. Okay.
Yep, this is our hamburgers, and we're gonna put them on the grill.
The grill.
The grill.
The inside grill. We have outside grill too. But this one works. As long as we have the garage doors open. Because if we do not have the garage doors open and this thing's in here, it will smoke it out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Starting to cook down. Looks really good. It's almost done.
Cool.
Just let it,
Is that the finished product?
yeah,
Okay.
pretty much.
Okay.
We're just gonna dip it out and eat it with our burger.
You look here, this is how bad she likes to go kayaking. It's pretty neat, pretty cute.
What are you looking at?
Look.
Aww. And that's our puppy. Alright guys, we're gonna plate up dinner. Here we go. So, we have our buns. We're gonna take one bun and we're gonna put a burger on it. A little bit of onion. A couple slices of tomato. Then we are going to have some squash and zucchini. Yummy. On the side. And a couple of fresh cucumbers. Now, a lid is optional. We'll go ahead and give him a lid just in case he wants one. And then we have Chick-fil-A sauce or Grey Poupon mild and creamy Dijon mustard to put on it. But that is our meal.